If she was fucking around on him while she was pregnant, she never said that. Nobody knew that until he posted that on her live.
Yeah, but he did that to embarrass her. Do you think
that's more embarrassing for him?
Why? Why is that embarrassing for him?
Another nigga's dick is just slapping into your kid's head inside of her vagina, like inside of her uterus. That's embarrassing.
And some people put all their business out on the internet, so you don't have to ask questions, bro.
Yeah.
Like Cardi B and Offset, bro. They, we talked about Cardi B being pregnant with her third child. She announced her pregnancy and her divorce from Offset in the same post. And now, she gave birth and she filed for divorce. They're still going through their divorce, but, they trouble in paradise, bro.
Yeah. It's nasty stuff. So, Offset, she called him out first. It was about him cheating and doing all his other stuff that he's been doing for the whole time they've been together.
On IG Live,
when they were dating, when they were married, when they were separated, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, they were on IG Live.
Okay.
And let's listen to a little bit of what she had to say.
Yeah, let's hear her say it for herself, because I can never.
And them bitches is lames too. You wanna know why? Because you gotta fuck them bitches in order to get your ego to feel high. I'm too much woman for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm too much of a boss bitch for you. And I've always been too good for you. I've been too good for you. I've been too good for anything that is associated to you. So you gotta fuck other bitches to make yourself feel better. Because I make you feel so low about yourself. And them bitches is lames too.
Yeah. So Cardi says that she's too much woman for Offset.
For her husband.
Yeah. Too much woman for him. She's always been too much woman for him. I've previously made comments in this area, and I wondered whether or not she was enough woman for him, and whether or not she did have that good, and all those types of things. I don't want to do that right now.
You don't? We made a meme about that. We should repost that.
I don't want to do that right now.
Okay.
But she's been putting up with this for as long as they've been together. They've got 3 kids now. One is 6 years old, the other is 3, and the other was just born literally in like September. She filed for divorce in August, right before the third child was born. And then tail end of September, this is what's going on. They're going back and forth. He's cheating and having sex with women, as Cardi said. And then Offset, he takes to the internet to respond.
Oh, on her IG Live, right? He jumped in the comments in front of everybody, bro.
Yeah. He said that you fucked with a baby inside. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth in the Will Smith Nigerian accent from Concussion. Tell the truth.
Yeah. And then shortly after that, Cardi just went right to Twitter and then in all caps said, "and did."
Wow.
Oh. What can you do other than sigh? What can you do other than sigh? Like it's just sick. What's your stance on this? Like, who do you think is winning or losing in this situation? I think they're both losing, but who do you think is winning more?
I think we're all losing, man. I think we're all losing that these people are fucking rich and famous and having this fucking ghetto ass discourse in the public. I really feel like their kids are losing, bro. Like she just had a baby. She just had this baby. It's just like you guys have 3 kids together and she's going on Instagram Live saying, "Oh, like I'm too good for you. Like I regret you. I don't regret the kids." It's just like, well, you can't have the kids without him. Your husband, who you've been married to since 2017, who you also filed for divorce for like a few years ago. So at this point, I feel like they're both crying wolf. I feel like I'll believe it when I see it. Let me see the divorce get finalized. I don't feel like anyone's winning this situation. Offset did say that he won because she's his BM. So he said he already won.
That's like the married version or the baby dad version of "that's cool, I already beat." Like that's
And it's next level.
basically what he did.
Next level. He got 3 kids with her, but do you think anyone's winning this?
No, I can't say I do. I think it's messy and nasty on both sides. Honestly, for him, I think he's gonna end up probably in the long run being the bigger loser in the situation. Just because in terms of cachet when it comes to the industry, I don't think he's got more hits, but I don't think he's on the level of Cardi from an industry like standpoint, her notoriety, who she is. Like everybody loves Cardi. Everybody don't love Offset.
A lot of people don't like, especially her fans hate him because he's been doing this since they've been together. It's been public. It's been messy, as you said.
Really
what
messy.
do you think about his accusation saying she fucked with a baby inside? Like, what do you take from that? Because I thought that was pretty shocking, knowing that this is a newborn baby. And it's just like, why would you even comment that, knowing that this kid has to walk around?
Blew up his own spot. That's one of the things I feel worst about this whole situation, and I wish they would both stop it, is because you've got 3 kids. They are gonna have access to the internet. They're gonna see what's been going on for the last 7, 8 years.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna know that their dad ain't shit. They're gonna know that
their mom ain't shit either.
Allegedly. Like I just. It's really nasty stuff. For Offset, I think he's stupid to even publicize that if it is true, because Cardi never put it out there. If she was fucking around on him while she was pregnant, she never said that. Nobody knew that until he posted that on her live.
Yeah, but he did that to embarrass her. Do you think
that's more embarrassing for him?
Why? Why is that embarrassing for him?
Another nigga's dick is just slapping into your kid's head inside of her vagina, like inside of her uterus. That's embarrassing. That's more embarrassing for him, in my opinion.
No, it's not, because he's trying to make her look shitty in front of everybody. Because he's been the one who's been like caught out there cheating and been put on blast. He's been the one who's had to publicly apologize. So now he's like, "Oh, the tables are turned. You're doing nasty shit too,
dog."
And what do you think about
one time, if it is true, which we don't know that it is?
She said that it is.
She said Ann did, but who? Maybe she did. But honestly, who cares? This dude, again, he's been cheating the whole time they've been together. She keeps taking him back. She gave him 1, 2, 3, 5 million chances. And then
I thought you were going to say dollars. I was like, probably.
Probably that too. He's come back. He does these big gestures. They get back together. They come back together. They're divorced. Then they meet up together. They have the baby. Like all this stuff is nastiness. But for him, if it is true, if she did this to him while she was pregnant, you reap what you sow.
What do you think about having sex with another man while you're pregnant with another man?
Oh, that's nasty work. That's nasty work.
You think so? Because I feel like it's a little bit nasty too. Like you can't wait a few months.
Yeah, it's more than a few months depending on when she did it. Like I wonder if she had the big belly. If she had the big belly and fucked another dude, that's insane. If it was like, oh, I'm 2 months, I'm not really sure, then it's like, all right, I'll give you a pass. But it's just, I mean, when they filed for divorce, she said that they had been separated for 6 months.
Wow.
So she probably got pregnant maybe a couple months before that.
Maybe.
Like just the way the math is mathing. I this whole situation though, it's like,
do you think, because you mentioned like the back and forth, we're talking about it, Cardi hasn't really put out any music. Do you think that there's a possibility that this isn't even real at all? Like maybe they're just escalating to the point of getting attention? Because I feel like Offset, he puts out music, but the most time we talk about them is when they're going back and forth with each other. Do you think, even if it's real, do you think that they take it to the public because they make some sort of profit from it? Or do you think that they're just unhinged and maybe addicted to the clout?
I think they just both messy and ghetto. Like he's from Atlanta, she's from the Bronx. Like they've been famous for the last 10 years now. And they've both been through ups and downs. Like Migos, we know what happened there, where they broke up. They lost a member, RIP. Like we've seen what happened with Cardi, where she started having kids and she never went back to music yet. But she keeps dropping a single every 6 months, but it's not like that Bodak. So I don't know. I don't know. I would be surprised if this is all like a media grab attention sort of deal.
Yeah.
I think this is extreme to be like that sort of media manipulation, playing those kinds of games. Because at the end of the day, they have filed for divorce.
Yeah. They've done it before too.
They have.
And you know, honestly, you mentioned them being ghetto. We see people do this with no celebrity. Like we see people
That's
on
a
social
fact.
media putting all their business out there
That's a fact.
on Facebook. Nobody asked to know this.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just a symptom of society more than anything. I do think that they benefit from it in some way because I think they are addicted to the clout.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe they just want to get their fans on their side, or you know, they want to use the blogs to like go after each other because they're both hurt. I think obviously I thought their relationship was fake to begin with. Obviously it's not. They're actually married with multiple kids, so it's been a real thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you think, you know, last week you said, or 2 weeks ago you said women love bad boys, man. Cardi keeps going back. Do you think she's really done, bro?
I hope for her sake she is.
Yeah.
But
For our sake.
Yeah, do I believe it? No, I don't. Like once you have 3 kids with somebody, can you ever really be done with them?
I mean, in a relationship you can, but
you still have to maintain, even if it's not an intimate relationship or a loving relationship, it's still some sort of relationship. Like if they get divorced and they no longer are having an intimate relationship, they're no longer seeing each other, they part ways, they go find their new partners and all this kind of stuff, I can almost 100% guarantee, 99.99% guarantee, we're still going to have nasty drama shit between the two of them because they got to deal with these kids for the next 18, 20 years.
I don't know, man. It depends. People do grow mature. You know, people do go through these turbulent period, especially while separated. We saw Kim and Kanye, and now they kind of, you know, don't speak on each other publicly for a while. So I feel like once you actually get things finalized, you can move on. Obviously, that's not where they're not at this point, but I don't think she's done. I think that this is just a situation that they're going to be in, and she's obviously extremely insecure. Even hearing her justify it or try to talk about his behavior, trying to bring her down, like he's
so weak.
Yeah, like he's getting with girls to make her feel bad. I'm pretty sure he's just dumb and sloppy. He don't want you to know, but I don't think he's trying to bring her down. I just think he's just stupid.
Yeah, I gotta know, ladies, please DM us. Let us know. Like, do you really buy that line from Cardi about, oh, I'm too much woman for you? Like, do y'all really buy that? Because for me, it just sounds like she's trying to make up reasons for why this shit didn't work, why this dude keeps stepping out on her. Like, you knew who he was. You've known who he is gonna be for the last 8 years. You knew who he was when you married him. Yeah. Like, I just don't. I find it hard. Like, I feel bad for them, but at the same time, I feel bad just because of the kids more than actually those two adults. Yeah, they're both over 30 years old. Y'all know better at this point. And Cardi, you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results and not call it insanity.
Yeah. I mean, she's kind of made it a career off of being outspoken and being wild, and people relate to her. And I feel like there's a lot of people who relate to this messy-ass situation. We'll see. Hopefully they break up. Let us know, guys. Do you think that they will really get divorced? Are you taking a side on this, Cardi or Offset? I don't give a fuck, man. I listened to Joe Budden's podcast on Saturday, and they talked about this for like 3 hours. I was exhausted.
Yeah, they did talk about it way too long.
Beat it to death.
They did.
Oh my God.
I get it. It's a juicy conversation, but at the same time, it's like, I'm so tired of this.
They be talking about.
This is like reruns over and over and over.
Bro, them talking about like cheating up or cheating down like for the 50th time again. I'm like, bro, I'm so tired of this conversation. And they be so serious too. I'm just like, who cares? Like if someone cheats on you, they cheat on you. Like, why are you so focused on who they cheated on you with? Like, it's about the betrayal in the relationship. Unless like you have a personal relationship with the person they cheated on you with. Why are you worried if they make more money than you or if they're better looking than you? I think that's so fucking lame.
I think that's the luxury of them being from on the outside looking in. And you know
They're
that's what we
speaking
do.
from experience on that podcast.
Well, yeah, some of them.
They're hurt.
Some
They're
of them.
hurt
Some of them.
for real.
But then if that's what you're doing, it's more of like, oh, I'm trying to get back at somebody, blah blah blah. Like in this situation, let's say that they end up divorcing, they find a new partner. I think Cardi has a way better chance of ending up way up, even if she ends up by herself, than Offset does. But she's gonna fuck around and date one of these ball players, one of these Dominicans that plays in New York or something like that. She's gonna go find some millionaire somewhere. Like, she's gonna be just fine. Offset, he's gonna have a hard time.
I don't think he's gonna have a hard time. I think they'll both be fine. Like, they both have money. Like, both celebrities. They're both young. Like, Offset's gonna be just another rapper with another rapper baby mom. He already has baby moms outside of Cardi. It's not a big deal.
How many kids he got? Like 6?
A lot. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Follow on Instagram,
Of course.
Twitter, TikTok. Like
All the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.